So let us invite our third speaker, Mr. Jason Fu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we know a lot of things of the benefit of doing business via internet. So let's talk about the protections, okay? The important, okay, let's talk about the importance of intellectual property protections in your international business. So what is intellectual property? We call it IP, you see. IP is a creation of mind for inventions, brand, design, okay? An IP also is an intangible asset whereby it creates revenue to your company. So how to create revenue? For example, the branding, the goodwill. So attached to your company marks. And it also, exclusive rights are recognized and corresponding to the field of laws. So the common type of intellectual properties are copyrights, this is very common, trademark, industrial design, patents. Of course, there are a lot more like geography indications, trade secret and confidential information. But I think I'm going to touch on these 4 sections. It's more crucial to your current market segment. Okay, what's copyright? Copyright is a rights given to the creator to control of its use. For example, is it literary work or artistic work, such as photograph, product information that publish in your website, okay, or photograph or like product informations, okay, drawings, all this and that. And the common symbol by using the for copyrights is the letter small c encased in a circular. So this is a notice to public, okay, to inform people that your creation of work has been copyright, and this is important after the creation of a work. If non-use of this symbol may end up the court will award a lower cost damages in case of any infringement actions. So to safeguard your interest after the creation of your work, make the symbol C or copyright words up, in your web page or your novels or whatever publication that you have made, right? Trademarks. What is trademarks? Trademarks can be in many forms: letters, alphabets, okay, and also aspect of packaging. Later, I'm going to show some samples about what's trademarks. What can be protected under trademark? Goods and services as well, okay? And the common symbol that you can see is like R and TM. R means that the trademark has been registered. TM means the brand name, okay, is your trademark, all right? Okay, this is a few of the samples of few well-known marks. Google is a word mark, what you call. Okay, and the word mark below it, the logo, this is what we call device mark. And the number 3 is Intel. Intel is we call it a combination mark. So we have a word and a circular device there. Disney is a signature mark, and this Madonna is a letter mark. So means that trademark can be any other forms. Okay. Next is industrial design. Industrial design, what is industrial design? Industrial design is to cover the outfit of an article, the configurations, okay? But in order to qualify for an industrial design, means the outfit of your article must be new and yet to be disclosed in the market. Once it has been disclosed in the market, it means that it already lost the novelty, cannot be protected anymore, all right? And so this is a sample of the industrial design. Once you have your own inventions, okay, so can be 3 dimensions or 2 dimensions. So once you want to sell this product, before releasing to the market, you must get it registered before put into a website, or you make it as a product literature. You must get it registered. Otherwise, people can copy it or sell it, without your consent. Patent. patent is a new method of doing things, see, like a new technical solutions on how certain object works. So this is called patent. The compositions of new products is also called patent. So patents is not only cover the drawing, it's also covering the claim as well. Claim means that the functions of your products, so how it works, so you can protect the function. For example, this is a helmet, all right? So you not only means registering the outfit and also the claims, each part, which the play role of each part, which is more important, than you can get registered. Okay. About trademarks and domain names. Internet is crucial to current business, and website is a platform to promote and develop your company information. So that's why trademark and domain names are very important to create a brand awareness nowadays. By introducing your product information, your design, or your like pictures of your products into the internet, may facing some major problem here. For example, number one, domain name. Domain name is administered by first come first served basis. What happens if my product name or my trademark name has been used up by other people? So I can't use this name anymore. So this will be a problem, all right? Typo squatting means that people, for example, you have a trademark, but you haven't do your product online yet. When people see there's a potential of your brand name, so they're going to register it under the domain name. This is what we call brand jacking, okay? Or cyber squatting. By misspell, maybe Coca-Cola, they make as Coco, la like that, okay? So, and trademark or domain name is territorial, means that it's only covered under a single country registration. Means that if let's say you register in Malaysia, it's only covered in Malaysia. Or you get it done in Singapore, it's only covered in Singapore. Okay, so another thing is, of course, there's a lot of advantages of doing business over internet. Because of these reasons, your information, your brand name, whatever so, will be seen or used through the world. So everybody will have a look at your trademark or may copying your information from there. Okay. So another thing is about the domain name if your trademark or domain name has a potential to cause confusion or deceptions. So there is a possibility of cause infringement action. So the reason, that's why you have to bear in mind that. So you have to make a search before registering your domain name or trademark to avoid confusion or deceptions in the market, in the public. So how to get your trademark protections? Number one, most simple way is through registrations. So it means that get your trademark register, your IP right register before releasing it into the market. And also, as I said, trademark is territory. That's why once you determine which country that you're going to sell your product or promote your product, please make it protected in other countries, okay? And about the national law, for example, a quick example, in Malaysia, for non-registered mark, you can't go for infringement actions. You only can commence an action under common law for passing off and this misrepresentation. But it is very hard because you have to establish a bundle of legal documents to show your evidence of use, all this and that. So it's very costly and also time consuming. So once you get your mark registered, means that you straight away can go for infringement action. It's a very straightforward matter already. Okay. The other thing is like in US and UK, they more rely on common law rights, meaning that even though your mark is registered by somebody else, the infringer so-called, you still can depend on your prior right or first user right to claim back your ownership. Okay? But in China, no, there is no. Only registered mark can be protected under the law of PRC, People Republic of China. okay, as well as Indonesia. So please bear in mind all these things, okay? Like in Hong Kong and Macau, they still rely on common law rights. So you have to understand the national law, recognize it, get your things, IP rights protected, so you can have a safe way to promote, to release your information. Okay, like in other countries, the trademark laws are almost the same. Only the standard requirement for registrability maybe depends on the national law in each country. All right. Okay, so the benefit of registering your IP for global branding, as I said, protection is very important. Get yourself protected. Okay, not only you can have a right to sue other people for infringement or copying your thing, or you yourself can be protected because you get your IP rights registered in each country, means that the law, you already been protected under the law. Okay, people want to sue, it's not that easy anymore. Enforcement, once you have a title of the ownership, you can proceed like infringement proceeding. You can issue a cease and desist letter to the infringer, stopping them from using or distributing or promoting your mark. Okay, so you can maintain a consistency of your branding, and to avoid competitions. So people, once you get your thing registered, so competitor can't use your mark anymore to play the hanky-panky things. Okay, and the groundwork, so that because doing business, we need a hassle-free solutions. So once you get your business protected under the in legal way, so you have you can have a more comfortable way dealing with your online business. All right, and of course, at last, so by registering your IP rights, so you can expand your business globally, locally, and internationally in such a safe way. Okay, that's all of my sharing today. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Jason, just one vital question. As we know, many of our independent entrepreneurs are doing online transaction, selling all kind of products online. So I want to ask you, would I get sued if using other person's brand name product to sell online?
Yes, this is a very good question. You see, if let's say you do it under personal trading, it's unlikely to get sued. But if let's say you go through like mass transactions, so you might end up with involved in some legal issue because you are not the authorized user of the brand or the product, or you are not the exclusive user of it. So, so you have to be considered about.
So it could be seen as misrepresentation.
No, you are selling the genuine product. Actually, for example, you're buying like SK2, right? End up you are doing trading over the internet. Means that it's comments in the business trading already, whereby you are not the exclusive right user. So maybe it ends up that the authorized user make comments and legal action against you due to that aspect. So you have to be careful. For example, buy sell is for personal items. It's all right.
Okay. Two questions in one. This is two questions in one here. Is it statutory to register IP rights for protection? And how long the IP protection will take after registration?
Okay, sure. So it's not a statutory, it means it's not really required under the law. But as I say, once you get your IP rights registered, means that you already have ownership. So you can comment in the event of any infringement or passing off. You already have a right, to execute the enforcement. So you already have a title to it. Okay. So it's strongly advisable to get it registered under the law. Okay. And for the period of protections, for copyright is 50 years, trademark is 10 years, industrial design and patent is 15 years and 20 years respectively. So that's it.
Okay. So thank you very much, Jason, for that very informative sharing. Okay, now we come to the last speaker. All right? Thank God it's the last speaker. It's been a long day for all of you. Okay, the last speaker here, let's welcome and ask Mr. Eng Kin Hong.
Thank you, Sunny. Very good afternoon. So thanks for being with me, even though a bit late. I'm the last speaker to share with you all today. So my name is Eng. Yeah, this is my picture, but a few years ago. Now I have less hair and wider. Okay, I believe everybody here is individual entrepreneurs. That's why I can see your discipline and your hungriness to learn. But today, I would like to share with you a very technical issue, whereby we call it cloud revolutions, cloud computing. I believe everybody heard before cloud computing, especially recently before the late Steve Jobs go to see the iGod. He launched iCloud. So there's cloud. So, but anyway, this is not something new. I believe later on you will find that actually you are using cloud long time ago. Okay, before I start about what is it about cloud computing, I would like to actually highlight a report by this Price Waterhouse. So this, I believe, without the report, everybody also understand that actually today the IT complexity is impacting the ability of the company in business. Like or not, today we can't do our business without computer systems or without an IT system. Even though you are not in e-marketing, but yet you still need a PC with you to record your data, to do a calculations, and so on. The most simple one, you need a PC to make a payment, to collect money, to see how much left in your bank and how much you gain every day. But anyway, even though everybody know that IT computer system is very important in our business life, but yet the cost of having it actually is much more higher, especially in the in the hardware perspective. Even though we have a lot of technology actually can help us in our business, but yet we need to use the money to buy the service, to buy the hardware, and so on. So, what we can do in this as an individual entrepreneurs, whereby have a limited capitals, limited resources, and so on. Cloud computing, but not the answer yet, because the time is coming, but not yet. Okay. What we can do, actually, cloud computing just to simplify the life, but yeah, you still need to understand what is it about. A lot of people talk about cloud computing here. I would like to just make a simple definition. What is it about? Okay. Basically, cloud computing is style of computing where massive scalable IT-enabled ability are delivered as a service. That means no longer you need to purchase the hardware, no longer you need to purchase the software, but you can use it as per you use, as you pay as per you use. So basically, a bit hard here. We have a few components here. You can see that you have a client, you have an application, you have a platform, you have infrastructure and servers. So all this, before that, you need to know as a boss of the company. But now, if you start with your one-man company, or as a leader of MLM and so on, you not intend to invest so much, but you want to use a service. Easy. leave everything from client to server to us. We do it for you, but you just pay as per your use. Just like you use electricity, you use water, and any other utilities in our life. To make it simple, what we call a cloud. So before that, as I mentioned, we need an enterprise application. Before we start a business, we need to set our website, we set up a accounting system and so on. We call it enterprise application. They will cost you a lot. So after that, few years ago, we call it outsourcing. Outsourcing is the mean you don't want to own it. You just get a company to do it for you. You don't need to hire accountants. You don't need to hire HR. You don't need to hire IT people. But you get outsource it to everywhere in the world. But now, the next trend, we call it cloud computing. Cloud computing is just something like you check into a hotel. Today, you want to start a business. You subscribe for cloud computing to use the applications. Tomorrow, you say, I want to stop it because I one day earn good enough. Within a day, we can earn good enough for our life. What a wonderful business. So you can just stop it immediately. Then you just pay for one day. This is cloud computing. This is how wonderful we can, IT world can offer nowadays. Okay, just as I say, actually everybody is actually been using this cloud. But most of the time, actually, based on stepping on something. Okay, most of the time, based on personal or individual using. One of it, very famous, is email. I believe everyone have email. So actually, there's one type of cloud. I believe some of them you may have a blog. Some of you are using data center to collect your data. All this is actually, we call it cloud. So now, the cloud, it become bigger. Because last time the cloud is limited to individual, but now the cloud upgrade can be something like enterprise solutions. Okay, what is the advantages of cloud? Okay, I hope the previous explanation can actually try to simplify what is a cloud about. So now I want to enter to what is about advantages of the cloud. As I say, the cloud is scalability. That means it's on demand. Okay, when you want it, you just apply it and use it. When you don't want it, just stop it. Cost saving. Before that, when you invest in a business, you want to come out, you need to have an enterprise solutions. They call it CapEx. We have to have a capital expenses. But now, you can actually convert it to an OpEx. When you go to the OpEx, I mean, if accountants will automatically think of, yes, tax reductions. Okay? Other than that, we can talk about business agility. Today, we start with in KL, maybe in Malaysia. But the system is still can use when you expand your business to the world. This why we can do that? Because the cloud is something that is a huge solution that is on the subscription services. You can actually just purchase, just like hotel. Today you want to rent a room. Tomorrow you want to upgrade to deluxe. After that you say, yeah, I'm doing really well. I want to upgrade to a suite room. Or you want to have a more room. Yes, you can. This is what we call it cloud. For a built-in disaster recovery, this is more on technicals, whereby it means if you buy a small system, usually they will not come into the disaster recovery. But in a cloud, they cover all this. The device and location independence, that means you can actually use the system everywhere in the world. I mean, you can, as long as internet access, as long as you have a mobile phone, as long as you have a tablet view or in a PC. The last and not least, where nowadays we talk about environmental friendly. Why we say so the cloud is environment friendly? Not because it's one important item of the nature, the name cloud, but when we talk about cloud, we talk about sharing. When you share, then we actually can maximize the infrastructure built by IT vendors like us to actually to share with everybody to use it. So that we can maximize the hardware and also the investment we make. Okay, when talk about this advantage. Okay, as you know, everybody, you use Gmail, you use Yahoo Mail, actually free. Why free? Okay, because actually you release some of your information, important information to these vendors. That's why in cloud, same. When you put things in cloud, that means you actually put things to the air. Of course, the security, you need to take extra care. When I talk about data location and privacy, same to security, internet dependency. Cloud is not a server-based or client-based system, but it's an internet dependency system. If you go to the jungle, you can't access to internet, then you can't log into the system. But are we going to jungle? Or do you still find any place in this world without a mobile phone? Whereby without a mobile phone, yet we can do business? I think it's very limited. Last, the availability and service levels. So when we talk about cloud, we go for really a company serious in this to offer this service. Some of the company they do offer, then after that they get missing. So this is one of the issue we have to look into it. Why I put all this disadvantage about the cloud, actually to helping all the IE to actually to understand when you want to select a service provider, don't look into a short term, look in the long term. See how long this company has existed in this industry and how long actually, how's their works. Are they going to survive? Or are they going to actually to continue their business? This is very important. Maybe some company offer you very low price, but yet they're going to close down tomorrow. So how's your data? How your information will together missing with the company? The last one, very important, whereby some of the current enterprise applications, whereby it's hard to migrate. Just like some of the company already have a system, when you want to convert it to cloud, it takes time to convert it, but not means that you can't do that. You can do that. Consult, we can actually to share with you afterward. You can see us in our counter outside later. Okay, basically there are three types of cloud. We call it public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Public cloud, straightforward, Facebook, Gmail, public cloud. Everything is shared in public. Of course, there are some securities and privacy setting in there, but yet you still can actually, someone still can actually go to get some info from it. Private cloud. Private cloud actually is something that is limited to certain organizations. That means other people not able to go in. This is very useful for actually, especially an MLM leader. When you have a huge group, but you want to share the data within, but yet you do want to let others group or other company to know your informations. This is the one, public cloud. Just like data center. So what is the difference between public cloud and private cloud? A few different here, the benefit and yes, and a few difference here. But I can tell you what is the difference. The difference is, in general, the public cloud you pay less. The private cloud you pay more, that's all. Nothing special. But just the security is better. You pay more, you get better. Okay, hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is just like some sort of mix between a public and also a private. Okay, some of the information we want to share. We run a shopping cart, we run an online shopping, we run an e-commerce. We want to actually every public to log in. We want information, we want people to come in, so we need public. But when I talk about bonus, when I talk about the group performance, when I talk about the team building and so on, we want it to be private. So this is how hybrid cloud it come to the pictures. So basically, my company, we are doing some sort of hybrid cloud. We are not doing a public one, but we're doing a private, but yet also hybrid. That's why I say, even cloud is is really coming, but not the time, because now there's not that many. Actually, the cloud system can be just subscribed and used. Okay, basically, these are some more a bit hard, whereby this is how the structure like. That means, I guess you all can just go to internet and look for it. This try one of the structure whereby you can actually to implement a hybrid cloud and also a private cloud platform. So if since everybody today, I believe a lot of MLM people here, I would like to actually to share with you all how actually the hybrid cloud and also the private cloud can work. Basically, these two actually is a private cloud. That means it's limited to certain people. But yet, another layer, consumer layer, these two actually is a public cloud. So everybody who like to be a consumer, you can log in. So how we actually how this information go around? How information go around? That means you want to be a member, you can see more. You're not a member, you're just consumer. Yet I can actually reach you by sending information to you. I'm not going to details. We can share afterward. Okay, these are some of the features we have in our system, whereby it can be a cloud system, a member online login, online registration, sales, management, and some of the website. You can have your own website. I mean, so you can, of course, you can log into the internet and create your own blog. But yet, with our system, you can actually create your own group website. That means you are the leader. You have many members. Some of them, they would like to create a own website with the company name or with the group names. By using this replicator, you can do it. But using a normal blog, you may not able to do it because you may not able to put exactly the company name and your name. But this one, you can actually put in the company name, then stress your name. So this is so that we can actually, when people look into it, you can actually more confident into it. And you, of course, you can do chatting, you can put video and so on to attract the customer. Of course, you can link it to your Facebook. The last one, this is how it look like. You can actually log in with a mobile, log into a PC. This one, another one actually is talking about the sign up of the members. So when I talk about MLM, we talk about sponsorship, one of the very important tasks we need to do every day. Not only the sales, but also the sponsorship in order to get more people to actually join our business. So come with a mobile application. You can just use mobile to register a member within a few minutes. Immediately, the system will send you a QR code or quick response code so that immediately you can use it to purchase whatever item go through the stockist, go to the counter, or even by using a mobile. So no longer need to wait for the company to send you a member card, because immediately for the next second you already remember. Okay, this is how we do the sales. As I say, you can go through a mobile sales or online sales. You can just talk about replicators. You can actually create your own website, just like this. Put your photo, your information and video, and so on here. When you click on it, you can actually link it back to your company. Okay, the last one actually talk about CRM. Nowadays, just now we mentioned about, before that we only talk about the company, we talk about distributor, about the bonus. Now, we use the tools, the IT tools, to help us to manage our consumers. Even though some of the distributors, some of the customer, at the same time the consumer, but yet nowadays there's still a lot of consumer. They don't want to be in the part of the network, but they would like to consume your products. Are you going to reject them? I believe the answer definitely is no. So this is another application whereby you can subscribe. Okay, that's to monitor your lead, monitor your consumer. The system will alert you. Of course, iPhone 4S can do that, but this one will tell you when did this consumer need to repurchase, replenish the store, and so on. Okay, of course, I need to do some advertisement for my company. Okay, next year you are 20 years old. We're about 20 years in the industry. So you go for cloud, I believe a 20 years old company will not disappear just like that, right? Okay, so we have actually implemented it all around the world about our system, from Asia, from Far East to Europe to America Latin. Actually, we have implemented a system all over the world. So it's a world well-known company. Can I say that? Anyway, we have put our step over there. Okay, this is some of our customers, from a single level convention plan, binary plan, matrix, and so on, and also a reward plan and investment plan. You name it in the market, I think we did before. So looking forward to share with you all more about the network marketing system. And how come my thank you missing it? Anyway, thanks a lot. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, we give you airtime to promote his company and his services. Okay, Mr. Ng, talking about cloud computing, can you just answer me this question here for the benefit of everybody? How is the adoption level or acceptance level of cloud computing in Malaysian market?
Just like I say, everybody is using it actually. If you have a Gmail, you have a Yahoo, actually you're using it. But they're still limited to personal use, a very private use. So about the enterprise, you use it as an enterprise tools is still new in this market. That's why I'm here to share with you how actually we can use our system in an enterprise way, to use a system to help you to make more money. So catch up of our energetic individual entrepreneurs. It's a good time for you to venture to these cloud computing.
Okay, last question, yeah? One last question, two in one again. What are the challenges of cloud computing to our independent entrepreneurs, and how can your company, CIS Private Crowd, benefit our independent entrepreneurs here?
Okay, we talk about the challenge and talk about how my company can benefit. That means this is an answer and question. So he asked me, what is the challenge? The answer is CIS can actually to help you to overcome all the challenges. No, just joking. Okay, one of the very important challenge we are facing right now. Actually, first, we still, just as I said, the cloud computing is just still in the market. So there's still a lot of solutions. They are not up to the standard to meet our culture. Not to say the system not up to standard, but just that they may not meet our culture. So therefore, we still need to have some customizations or tailor-made to actually to meet the requirement of the market. That's why we come out with we call it a private cloud. Private cloud is something that you can actually tailor-make it and actually to let your member to subscribe. I mean, they have a group of, a leader or the company to start up. Then after that, then to let the member to subscribe, to pay for it when they want to use it. However, the leader, since you be a leader, you need to come out the first investment first. Of course, they are not so painful. Eventually, you get back. Okay, talk about the CIS. I think I accidentally also answered already. So we have a private cloud actually whereby you can actually to help everyone to actually overcome the challenges we have right now. The other one, another challenge I believe is actually the stability of the data right now. Okay, even though we call it we have 3G, we can actually move very fast, but yet at the same time, we still sometimes still not stable, not that stable compared with other country. However, now we're working very hard to actually to use the GSM, the basic, to actually to overcome this stability issue. Thank you.
Okay, I think that will be very good. Thank you, Mr. Ng, for your sharing, for answering all these questions. I believe all of you